I want you to take a picture walk through your book and just look at the pictures, please. When you're done, turn your book back to the front and put your hands on your lap.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, Jordan. Thank you, Kyle. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, what did you see when you looked at the pictures in this book? Can you tell me something that you saw? Jeremiah?
A red bucket.
Red bucket. Okay, what did you see, Jordan?
The bottle.
Bottle. Okay, what did you see?
I saw the mom and the mom and the little girl.
Okay. Kylie's, what did you see?
I saw a little girl's head.
You did? Okay, good. Now, look at the, what do you think this book is going to be about? Let's make a prediction about what this book is going to be about, just by looking at the pictures. What do you think this book is going to be about? Can you make a prediction? Yes,
About
Evie.
the beach.
Beach. That's a good prediction. Jeremiah?
On the red bucket.
About a red bucket. That's a good prediction. Okay, good. Anybody else? Kylie's?
A little girl.
About
Something.
a little girl that lost something? Those are great predictions. Okay, good. And we'll see when we read this story, we'll see if your prediction came true, if that's what the story was about. Okay. Before we start to read this story, I want you to look at the cover of the book. Look at the front of the book. What do you think they're at when you look at the cover of this book? What do you think they're at? Avie?
The beach.
The beach. How many of you have ever been to the beach? Raise your hand. Yeah. Good. What do you do at the beach? Jordan, what do you do at the beach?
You swim and surf.
Swim and surf. Okay. Jeremiah?
You play in the sand.
Play in the sand.
You build sand castles and go swimming.
Okay. Avie?
Swim and find shells.
Oh yeah, I like to find shells. That's fun to do at the beach. How did you know this little girl was at the beach when you looked at this picture? How did you know she was at the beach?
Because there's sand on the beach, and there's sand and there's water there, and they're wearing hats.
Okay. She wouldn't have to protect her from the sun. You see the sand and you see the water, the ocean. So we knew it was the beach. Okay. I'm going to show you some words that are going to be in the book that we're going to read, some vocabulary words. I'm going to hold them up. If you know what word it is, raise your hand, and then you can tell me the word. This is our first word. Who knows what word this is? Kylie's?
Waves.
Waves. What waves?
Water.
Okay. In the water. It makes kind of like motion in the water. Mm-hmm. Goes in. Yeah. Have you ever jumped waves? And you said you did surfing. You surf on the waves? Yeah. Okay, good. So that's one word that we're going to see in our book. Waves. Here's another word. Who knows what this word is? Jeremiah?
Took.
Took. Do you know what it means? Took. Can you use it in a sentence?
Who took my bucket?
Very good. Took my bucket. Right. Good job. Avie?
Away.
Away. Can you use this in a sentence?
I will be away for 2 weeks.
Oh, okay. Good sentence. Good. Away means to be gone, right?
Mm.
Be gone. Good.
They.
They. Can you use they in a sentence?
They are my cousins.
Very good. Oh, and our last word. This is on the title of our book. Kylie's?
Bucket.
Bucket. What's a bucket?
It's like a little container.
Very good. I like how you describe that. A container that holds stuff. What do you use a bucket at the beach for? Why do you need a bucket at the beach? Jordan?
So you can make your own
Sandcastle, yes. Okay. Let's look at the title of our story. Put your finger on the first word. Who could read the title for me? Avi?
Sally's red bucket.
Look at the word Sally, her name. There's an apostrophe S. What does that mean if there's an apostrophe S on her name? Kylie's?
It's her bucket.
That means it's her bucket. It shows it belongs to her. Okay. The author of the story is Beverly Randall. What does the author of the story do? What does the author of the story do? Avi?
Write pictures.
Not right picture?
Write the words.
Writes words. It's illustrated by Meredith Thomas. What does the illustrator do? What does the illustrator do? Jeremiah?
Draws the picture.
Draws the pictures. Okay, let's open up to this first page. What is this page called?
The title page.
Title page. Read the title for us, Jordan.
Sally's red bucket.
Good. Okay, we're going to start to read this book, and when you're reading this book, there's some things I want you to look for in this story. The one thing is I want you to figure out who the characters are in this story, in the setting, and also the problem in the story. There is a problem in this story. So as you're reading this, I want you to figure that out while you're reading it. And now I'm going to have you read it until I say what?
Stop.
Stop. So what if I've come to the end, I've read this book to myself, and I'm at the end of the book? What do I do? Avi?
Read it over.
Keep reading it until I say
Stop.
stop. When I call your name, I want you to read it out loud to me. Okay? So, we all should be on the title page. So turn the page and I want you to get started reading. And then I'm going to come around and have some of you read out loud to me. So go ahead and start reading. Can you read to me?
Yes. Sally played in the sand. She played with a red bucket.
Just look at your sound.
Period.
Here it is. I know you know your sounds down. Very good.
Hello, Sally. Come and play with me. We can play with we can play with my ball. Said.
That's somebody's name.
Chris.
Very good figuring that name out.
Sally ran to play with Chris.
Have you ever heard that name before? No? You know somebody named Chris. Good job reading. Okay, I want you to keep reading to yourself, okay?
Okay.
Go ahead, Jordan. You can read to me, please.
I will stay here and read my book, said Mom. Then the waves come up the beach.
Look at this word right here. Look at that word. What word is that? Come is C-O-M-E. Look at that. That is C-A-M-E.
Okay.
Do with the long A. The A says its name. Say came. Now read that sentence again with that word in it.
The wave came up the
Waves.
wave.
Go back. Let me hear you put the S on that again. Read that one more time. Be gentle with my love.
Waves.
No, read the sentence. Start with the first word. Go ahead.
The waves come up
Okay.
the came.
Okay, read it again. No.
The
Remember the S on it. Waves.
waves came up the beach.
Okay, if it's waves, what does that mean when they put an S at the end? Waves. Means it's more than one. It's more than one wave, right? So there's waves, a lot of them. Okay? Okay. Keep reading to yourself. Okay, Kylie's, go ahead and read to me.
Sally ran back to Mom and said, "Look," she said, "help.
Jordan.
Come back, little red bucket," she shouted. Mom looked up. Mom looked at the waves. I can see your bucket, she said.
Read that again.
I can see your red bucket, she said. Come on.
Let me ask you that. What's that punctuation mark? Okay, so what does that mean when you're reading it? That means you want to say it a little bit louder, more excited. So how would you read that then?
Come on.
Come on. Right? Good.
Mom ran to get the bucket. Sally went too. They ran into the waves.
Okay, there they're done. Right into it. Okay, read to yourself. Sure, let me read you.
Sally played in the sand. She played with a red bucket. Hello, Sally. Come and play with me. We can play with my ball, said Chris.
Good. Did you know that name, Chris?
Yes.
Good.
Sally ran to play with Chris.
Good job reading. Okay, keep reading to yourself. Okay, I need you to stop. Close your book. Good. Okay. You can tell me, what were the characters in this story? Tell me what the characters were. Jeremiah?
The mom,
Okay. Can you tell me another one? Kylie?
Sally and Chris.
Sally and Chris. Very good. Okay, there's 3 characters in that book. You can tell me the setting. First of all, what is setting? What is setting, Amy?
The setting is something that shows the thing where they're at.
Where they're at. Okay, good. So where were they at in this story? Where would the setting be? Jordan?
At the beach.
At the beach would be the setting. What was the problem in this story? There was a problem in this story. Who could tell me? Jeremiah?
Well, the red bucket, it got in the water, and then, Mom went to get it, and then, the book got wet.
Oh no, that was a problem. How did the bucket get in the water? Does anyone know how that got in there? Kylie's?
The tide came in.
Yeah, there's tides in the water, right? Sometimes you have high tide and low tide. So do you think it was high tide or low tide then? High tide. Has that ever happened to you at the beach where a wave came up and got your things wet?
Yeah.
Avie?
We got my bucket with shells in it.
Really? Yeah. I've gotten my towel before. Really? So what happened when they went out to get the bucket? What happened then? What happened then? Jordan?
Sally, the book was wet and Sally came over.
They looked, yeah. Let's look at the last page of the book. Let's look at the last page. Okay. Who can read that last page for us? Let's have, all right, go ahead, Kylie.
Oh no, said Mom.
She says, oh, why is she saying, oh no? Look at the picture there. That kind of tells it all. Why is she saying, oh no, Jeremiah?
Because everything is wet.
Okay, what are they holding that's wet? In that picture that you see?
The book.
The book. And she says, oh no. A book. Are we allowed to get books wet?
No.
No, that would not work out very good.
The paper would get soggy.
You're right. You guys did a great job reading. Let's close our books and put them back to the front. Before you leave, I'm going to ask you one of our vocabulary words. I'm going to see if you can tell me what it is. And then after you read it, after you tell me your word, you can go line up at the door, okay? All right. Ready? Go ahead, Amy, yourself.
Bucket.
Bucket. Very good. You remembered that. You may go line up.
Waves.
Waves. I like how you put the S on that. Excellent job, Jordan. You may go line up. Very good. Let's see, I'll make you do two.
Okay.
And what was this one?
Okay.
Very good.